What up, ladies and gentlemen, and the Chump crew? Welcome to National Chump Season 2, the college football playoff reaction show, midweek picks at the same time. Should be a banger of a weekend. Slate kind of sucks, but there's some good games. Hopefully.
Slate does kind of suck. But there's always good football to be played. There's an upset out there somewhere. It's just where is it going to be?
I have some ideas, and I'm excited to share. And I know you guys have ideas as well.
We have ideas. We have ideas. We're not trying to ruffle feathers. We're just trying to
you and everybody
more or less stir the pot.
You and everybody else. All right, Tuesday night, we got our first rendition of the college football playoff top 25 from the committee. Here's how it lays out. No shockers really in the top 4, I suppose. Ohio State with 1, Indiana at the 2, Texas A&M at the 3, Alabama 4, Georgia 5, Ole Miss 6, the undefeated BYU Cougars at 7 in front of their rival for the week, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Oregon falls to 9, and Notre Dame shows up at 10-2, or they're not 10-2 yet. They're going to be 10-2 when it's all said and done. They'll be in the 5 spot to take on the Group of 5 champion, which we're so excited about. Somehow, Texas and Oklahoma are still in this stupid thing. Both of those teams suck. They won't be there in a couple weeks. Utah's in there as well. Virginia, Louisville, Vandy, Georgia Tech, Miami, USC, Iowa, Michigan, Missouri, Washington, Pittsburgh, and Tennessee.
Yeah, take a breath, Coach. You nailed it. I think that there is some discussion here to be made in the top 12. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm not that picky about the Longhorns. I think the Sooners might be in there a little too soon, if you will. But honestly, I don't know if there's anybody below the Sooners that I would put ahead of them right now. I mean, if Georgia Tech would have won this week, sure. If Miami didn't lose last week, sure. But I think the Sooners have done enough to show that they could at least be in the conversation, because if the playoffs started today, what does the bracket look like? Are the Sooners in there? I don't think so. I think it goes to that conference champion. So I'm not really hating where everything is at as far as the top 12 goes, but I think that there are some cases to be made for the teams that are just slightly below there that maybe should be in.
Yeah, I know that, like, a lot of people were like, what's up with the Virginia thing? Well, folks, the ACC champion has to be in. Right now, Virginia is that placeholder. It could very much be Louisville by the time it's all said and done. It could be Miami still. It could be Georgia Tech. Okay.
It could be Duke.
It could be Duke. It could be Pittsburgh. Like, the ACC is just a jumbled mess. It's a disaster. And, like, if things go super haywire, we could be talking about potentially 3 ACC teams getting it. Like, this is – whenever the rankings come out, I always do my best to, like, figure out what kind of story is the committee playing. So if we look at the rankings here, somehow there's 3 Big 12 teams, and they're all inside the top 15. But only one of those teams is going to make the college football playoff. The ACC is the 3rd best conference, and they have 5 teams in, but none of them are good enough to be inside the top 15 except for Virginia, who is the only undefeated ACC team. They have 1 loss to a conference opponent that's a non-conference game.
Louisville's at 15, so they got 2 in there.
Well, tomato, potato. But it's like, what kind of story is this committee trying to tell us? Like, are we trying to save face for Alabama's loss to shitty Florida State at the beginning of the year? I don't know. I'm so lost. Like, this whole thing threw me for a loop. Like, the top of the Big Ten is really good, but the middle of the Big Ten, not so good. The top of the SEC, good. The middle part of the SEC, really good. Kind of. What are we doing?
Come on, there. It's the SEC. What do you expect?
Man, what are we doing?
What did you?
What are your opinions on the top 15 or top
Texas,
25?
Texas should be out.
I just want to hear Dunham say again that there is a possibility for 6 SEC teams to be in this playoff.
Count them.
Texas A&M.
They're in.
Bama.
In.
Georgia.
In.
Ole Miss,
In.
Vanderbilt.
They're out.
No, don't count them out just yet, right, Rev? And
I wouldn't count them out just yet, but
one more
they-
loss, and I would say definitely
if they win out, they're in the conversation. But I still think it's going to take some losses from some of these other teams for Vandy to get in. Because I think if Vandy goes perfect and favorites win out, it's going to be hard for them to get in now after that loss to Texas.
Well, look, BYU and Texas Tech, one of them's out. So there's another spot. Who are they going to give it to?
Right. They would give it to Oklahoma, obviously, if
They would
Oklahoma
give it.
wins out.
They're giving it to one of those 3 SEC teams that's going to win out. Okay. The chaos ensues at 10 with Notre Dame.
Well, they're not gonna lose.
They could lose this
No.
weekend.
They could lose to Navy, but I don't think so. They're 26.5-point favorites.
They have Pitt this week. No, did I look ahead too far?
I think you
Yeah.
looked ahead too far. They have Navy this week.
yeah, they got Navy.
Sorry.
Could they
Next-
lose? They could lose to Pitt for sure. They certainly could. But I could also see Notre Dame not losing another game for the rest of the season and being your national champions. Their defense is legit. Their running game is legit. Like they are playing really, really good football. Like I could see them running the table.
Did we watch the game last weekend?
Did you not see what they did last year? It's the same idea. They're gonna
was
find
a
a way in, and they're
five-point
going
game.
to win.
It was a 5-point game in Chestnut Hill up at Boston College, who sucks. And they let Boston College stay in the game.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Did they win though? Did they
Oregon
win?
let Penn State stay in the game. Oregon took Penn State to overtime. They should have blown them out. Look at them
And-
the last few weeks.
And Oregon State took Penn State's will to play football.
Maybe. Or maybe Penn State was never that good.
Yes,
What do
we'll
we
never
want
know.
to what do you want your narrative to be? One that spins it for your team or one that spins it for somebody else's? And
Look,
that's where
been
this
fair.
disparity lies. This playoff selection sucks. The way college football does things is terrible. Like, look at the NFL and how they do things, and maybe take a page out of their playbook and just stop having conferences.
We tried that. And now we have 2 super conferences and 2 other conferences that are mediocre.
Or just blow this up to 68 at some point.
Yes.
I
Yes.
think 24 is reasonable.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that either. I wouldn't hate seeing that.
The FCS can do it. How come the big boys can't do it? Because we can't stop pissing on each other's shoes about which conference is better? Let them play it out on the field. Because right now we're not going to let them play it out on the field. It's going to be picked by a committee.
Yeah, so we could get an all SEC quarterfinal, bro. I love that idea, Dunham.
Sure.
Could happen.
Yeah.
But
What happened
Oh.
to 3 SEC teams that got in last year?
there's still some powerhouses here, and I think Notre Dame is still better than most of the SEC.
Sure. Freshman quarterback is a concern for me.
And let's think about this too. What about these non-conference games at the beginning of the season? Right?
Yep.
Like if Texas doesn't play Ohio State week 1, they're probably number 4 right now.
And they probably lose to Kentucky because they're not ready to face adversity.
Like Texas could be number 4, Michigan could be number 8. There is so many things that could happen. There's no benefit anymore to scheduling good non-conference games if the college football playoff committee keeps selecting it this way. There's no benefit. What do you get from it? Like, even if Ohio
Yeah.
State loses to Texas, guess what? They're still going to be 7 or 8. So why not just schedule Western Michigan, blow them out, and be number 1 the whole time?
Because
Like I'd rather see 6 undefeated teams up here and have us bitch about it than somebody being mad about a 2-loss Texas.
Because if your strength of record sucks and you're not from the SEC, you end up at number 9.
Well, as we've seen with the SEC, they have some of the better football teams. Oh, Ohio State, these Big Ten teams, Michigan in 2023, they're somewhat of outliers, sure, but they're the cream of the crop of their conference, and they show it every year. And the SEC teams that do that just haven't been that the last 2 years at least. And I still think that Ohio State, Indiana are the best chances outside of the SEC to win the national title at this point. Now, if Oregon goes into Iowa this weekend and beats Iowa on the road, I think that's a really big win, and they put themselves back in that conversation as well. If BYU goes out and beat Texas Tech, maybe they're in that conversation as well.
Is it
But
flipped? If
like
Texas Tech beats BYU, is it the same conversation?
I think so.
I don't know how it can't be, I guess.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure.
I just, Texas Tech has already shown their vulnerabilities. I think if you put a loss on film, it kind of puts a blueprint out to how to beat you. And maybe that's just me. But to me, if you lose a game, like you've shown the country how you can be beat. Like if you want to beat Oregon, you got to take away the stretch plays. You got to take away the big games. That's how you beat Oregon. You can't let their speed beat you. You have to make them play actual Big Ten football, not Pac-12 football that's laminated in the Big Ten, but you have so much talent, you can make up for it. And right now, until they beat Iowa this week, which they could, that's kind of my story with Oregon. Notre Dame has shown you how to beat them twice. But now the freshman quarterback has figured out how to play a little bit of football, rely on the running game, rely on your defense, and you're going to get there. And Marcus Freeman knows that. He's been in the playoff. He knows how to win there. Just hasn't won the big game yet.
Yet.
Keyword,
right? Yet.
BYU scares me because we haven't figured out how to beat them yet. This is a very young quarterback leading this team. And if Texas Tech goes and blows their doors off, they're not even going to be sniffing the top 15.
Nope.
Yeah, especially with LJ Martin back on the team, or not on the team, but on the field. Texas Tech's going to have a hard time stopping that run too.
So, and I think they do this relatively at a good time to come out with these rankings for us to talk about and think about, because if you look at this top 12 right now, and we could take out the ones that are not in. So if you would flip to the bracket, I think that'll give us a better idea of what this really could look like. Because now if we look at it, OU and Texas are not in it. They're not in because we have Memphis and Virginia taking their places. But if all of these teams win out, which I don't really think is possible.
It's not, because two of them play each other this weekend.
Yeah, BYU and Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to sneak into this thing that should be there? Like Utah doesn't deserve to be there yet.
No.
The only way they're getting in is with the Big 12 bid. Texas Tech could maybe hold their own.
This might be a interesting statement. Washington? 7-1?
Get the fuck out.
I'm not even saying it to try to fuck with you, Dunham.
If they win out and play in the Big Ten national title game,
I don't see how they don't. They don't. Well, if they play in the big title game, and obviously they're gonna lose to Ohio State, but if they win out, I think they deserve a spot in that 12.
Even if they win out, they're still behind Ohio State and Indiana.
That's okay, but then it goes to ranking, right? If they end up being in the title game, they lose, right? They're still one of the higher ranked teams, are they not? Won't they get 3 bids if that's the case?
If they win out, sure, I'll give it to you. If they win out,
if.
I mean,
hard if.
I
That
mean,
was a question, Dunham. That was a question.
They'll be 10-2.
But that was a question. Like, who do you see making this top 12? If I would like to see Washington or Pitt for that.
The thing is,
I think
they're
Pitt's
going to
the right
need help.
answer.
They're going to need help. No matter who it is at this 16 through 25, they're going to need help.
I think
Right?
Pitt's
Like if Michigan wins out and beats Ohio State, there's no way they're not in the playoff.
Yeah, I don't
No way
disagree
there
with that either.
sure. I think the right answer is Pitt. They have bye week, then they play Notre Dame, so it doesn't count against the ACC standings. Then they play on the road at Georgia Tech. They win that game, they're automatically locked into the ACC title game. Doesn't matter what happens in the Miami game. They're in the ACC championship game. And all they have to do is win it.
Yeah,
And if Pitt does win out, that's going to be a resume that's a top 12 team. I think even if they make the ACC championship game, they're definitely in that conversation. Even
yeah,
if they lose. Because you just went out and beat Notre Dame, you go out and you beat Georgia Tech, and then you're going to go be playing, Virginia or Louisville.
It would be Virginia unless Virginia drops one. They've been trying to.
See,
Yep.
I think Virginia's going to drop one by the end of it.
Well, they have Duke, so there's your answer.
And I think Duke is another one of those teams that could find their way into the ACC championship game if everything plays out in their advantage as well. They dug themselves a hole early, but they can certainly get out of it. Because we saw Clemson do the same exact thing last year.
yeah.
Clemson was out of it until the very end, and then they got to the ACC championship and won and got in.
Yeah.
Like, I would be interested to see what the bracket looked like week 10 last year, and then what the championship bracket looked like when it actually happened. But there are some really solid football teams here.
Yeah.
Like, I think that this top 20 is super loaded. And then you got some really fun teams, 21 through 25. Like Michigan, best freshman quarterback in the country. You got Missouri, who has played everybody tough. You have Washington, who's just kind of there, but they're exciting too. And then you have Pitt, who has a road to lead you to the playoff right now. As long as you control your own destiny, I love that mentality. And if they can do that, they deserve to be in.
Yeah.
Then you have Tennessee. And Tennessee is just, they're going to put up points, man. Everybody's going to want to see them play football.
Yeah. I'd much rather see
they're out there. They have 3
Mississippi.
losses.
I'd much rather
But
see.
they're in the
Mississippi.
SEC. If they win out, they got a chance with 3 losses. That's how it works.
I doubt it. That would be
If they
that'd be quite a miracle.
Okay,
They even
but
beat a team with a winning record all year.
But if Texas drops one and Oklahoma drops one and they beat Vanderbilt, there's your SEC team. And if Missouri loses, there's your SEC team.
They'd finish at 9-3. They'd have to beat Vanderbilt. I just don't see a path for them to get up there.
It would take a lot. They would need some help. But if you're in the top 25, you're not out of the question. I really think outside of those top 6, 10 teams, the ones that are in 6, 7, yeah, your national champion's probably in those top 10 teams.
I think they're in the top 4, realistically.
I think if Texas beats Texas A&M,
they won't.
Why not?
I'm riding or dying on that because Texas can't play offense. They can't score.
Yeah, I think Texas is definitely going to lose one of their next few games.
I think they're going to lose 2 of their next 3.
Who do they have other than A&M?
LSU. All right, let me make sure I get this right. Hang on.
They're not beating LSU.
Texas. They are at Georgia next weekend.
I mean, they're beating LSU. They're not beating Georgia.
They don't have LSU. They are at Georgia in 2 weeks. So they have bye week this week. Then they are between the hedges, 5:30 kickoff. Then they host Arkansas, who just figured out a way to play football, kind of. They can play offense. They rank top 10 in offensive statistics. So if you can outscore Texas, congratulations. You probably have a shot.
Yeah,
and then,
but outscoring Texas is tough.
No, it's not.
They have one of the best defenses in the country.
The team that's given up 31, 38, 29. Like, come on. No chance. If Texas wins out, tip your cap. Good job, Sark. But we do this all the time with Texas. Texas is back. Texas is back. Texas is back. Texas loses in the first round. We do it every freaking year. And my brother-in-law's a Longhorn, so it's no hate. But Sark's going to the NFL anyways, right?
Not this year. Next year. He's going to follow Arch. Because when the Jets get rid of Aaron Glenn, Sark's going to slide in and take Archie at number 1.
I mean, they just stockpiled a ton of picks. It's worth it.
It's the move. Because Arch does really good in a big environment like Texas. Let's just throw him to the Wolves in New York.
Sure. Why not?
Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
I
The
mean,
Jets win 5 games?
He'll get better. Okay. This offseason will be good for him. I said it on our first preview show. Give him time. He needs time. These kids need time. They have to play in games. He's looked really, really good late in games. You know why? Because he's not pressing. He has to play. Early in games, there's like this cheeky play calling that Sark's got. Like, I don't think they threw the ball down the field in the first 10 throws, and they had 2 touchdowns because Vandy couldn't tackle.
Vandy should have won that game.
They should have, but they could tackle.
That program is so close, too.
I know.
Sucks that Pavia is not going to have another year. But, man, if they get another good transfer quarterback that they like and that can take them to the next level, man, they have a shot because they have the culture in place.
Yeah, they have the coach.
It's going in the right direction.
I agree.
And I don't think Clark Lee is going to go anywhere.
No, I don't think so either. I love Josh. I love that Josh Pate dropped a bomb yesterday on Bussin' with the Boys that Lincoln Riley might be the domino in this whole thing.
Well,
that'd be fun.
I mean, I don't think any of these other SEC coaches are going to go anywhere. I think Lane Kiffin stays put. I think it'd be crazy to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
as much as I'd like to go see him take over another team and try to do the same thing he's doing at Ole Miss, I don't know how you can. Not in this college football environment.
Nope.
I think he could even go 500 next year at Ole Miss and be okay for another year.
Yep.
Like,
I don't know if there's a hot seat there.
No. He's brought that program up from the ashes. It's the best they've been since Eli Manning or the blind side, whatever you want to say about Ole Miss.
Who's Eli Manning?
Right? Like, this is where this is the direction they want to go, and now you're one of the best coaches in the SEC. Like, to me, I don't know why you'd leave. Unless there's a lot of money involved.
Even if there's a lot of money involved, the chaos involved at some of these places, like I wouldn't even lay a finger. Like, oh, no, thank you.
Well, that's what I said about Penn State when they fired James Franklin.
It's crazy. They literally are like 3 plays away from winning a national title last year.
And they just said, see ya.
I'm excited to see where he ends up. I hope it's somewhere good.
All right, Jaybird, give me your national champion out of this top 12 right now.
Right now?
If you had to pick one, gun to your head.
Indiana.
I like that pick.
I don't hate that pick.
The ball that they've been playing, some would say, would be generational. They are just killing people on the offensive side. Mendoza, dog. I think he by far is the best quarterback like in the draft. Yeah, he should be. The numbers. What's that face for? You don't think he should be the Heisman? Who else is playing better ball?
See, here's the question I always have. Like,
Ty Simpson.
Is it Mendoza or is it Surratt? Because Elijah Sherratt he's a dude. Like, he's going to push Jeremiah Smith to win the best receiver award when it's all said and done. He's NFL ready. He's got the size, the strength, the speed, and he is a problem.
I don't know, man. Somebody's got to put the ball there. And I know that sounds bad because it's always fun to see somebody else win the Heisman or win an MVP award that's not the quarterback. But I'm telling you, somebody's got to put the ball there, and nobody faces more pressure than a quarterback.
Yeah.
Receivers could get open every play, and the quarterback still doesn't put it there, and that's going to hurt them. Like, look at Auburn. They have two guys. If you put them in the right situation with the right quarterback, they could be Heisman material. But they're not. They're at Auburn. They got fucking Jackson Arnold throwing on the football. The quarterback most of the time makes the receiver. And it's those generational talents like Jeremiah Smith, perhaps like Surratt, that boost the QB's numbers. And for me, I think Mendoza's just cream of the crop right now.
Yeah.
I just think he's a tier above the guys that are right below him. I would put him in his own category right now. Just the way that they're playing football all the way around. They just look so dominant.
So as it stands right now, Jeremiah Smith has 55 catches, 725 yards, 9 touchdowns. He is averaging 10 yards a catch.
God, that is such good efficiency.
Or sorry, 13.2 yards per catch.
Even better.
Elijah Surratt has 45 receptions, 609 yards with 10 touchdowns, averaging 13.5 yards per catch.
How many catches did you say he had? 40?
45. So he's
45.
got 10 less catches.
Man, every 4 to 5 catches for that guy's a touchdown. That is wild.
Insane.
Jeremiah Smith is right there too.
Yeah.
Plus, I think
Jeremiah Smith's longest receiving touchdown this year is 87 yards. Surratt is 49.
I think Surratt shares a field with another really good receiver.
Yes.
And that kind of takes away from his catch total or his target share, if you will. I would be interested to see like his first read target share in that offense in Indiana, because like if he's getting, let's say, a 35% first target read from Fernando Mendoza, and he's still producing at that efficiency, that is so elite. Because I know Jeremiah Smith has to be in that 40 to 45% first read target share from the Ohio State offense, because he's just a freaking guy there.
The other
Whereas you still got Cooper on the other side of Surratt, who's a very good receiver in his own right.
Yeah, I was just about to read his stats off. He's got 46 receptions for 669 yards, averaging 14.5 with 8 touchdowns. Longest like 58. So imagine those two guys on both sides of you. Like, that's where like that Mendoza thing, like that's where it gets hairy, where it's like, how much of it is those guys getting open and he's just like, I just have to put it there.
So that's 90 catches. He's making the right read. He's playing the best football. Like,
right.
It's his award to lose. I don't think any of his receivers are going to overshadow him like Smith does with Julian Sand.
Yeah.
That's where it gets tricky. People are talking about like in that Heisman race that people for Ohio State are going to start splitting votes, which is just odd. Give it to the guy who's the oldest guy and give the younger guy a chance over the next 3 years. Let's see. This year, Mendoza is a 72.3% passer, 1,416 yards, 9.6 yards per pass, 16-4 touchdown to INT ratio. Let's see. His longest pass goes for 62.
Wasn't even to Surratt.
No, I think that's Omar.
I don't know. I think Mendoza's outplaying his receivers. But I'm sure I know the receivers help Mendoza. I'm not an idiot.
I mean, his size and accuracy is going to get him in the NFL anyway, so he'll be fine. It's just whether or not he can adapt from the RPO style to the pro style.
And it takes some time with these guys too.
Sure
because
does.
These colleges don't do anything to develop quarterbacks.
They don't have time. They got to win right now, obviously.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
evident for the 14 coaching spots that are open.
Exactly. And I'm not saying anything bad about it, but I mean, there's plenty of guys in the NFL right now that just need time to develop still. Like,
Or it's like you have the guy who is developing, and then there's like the fancy shiny thing in the portal, and it's like, oh, fancy shiny thing here, come here. And then the guy who's developing is like, bro, what am I doing? I'm gonna go to the FCS.
sometimes you have to do that.
Sometimes.
Dunham, gun to your head. Who's your national champion in this top 25?
Gun to my head. Let's see.
You can pick them if you want. We're not going to get mad if you say Oregon wins it.
That's what my heart says, That's what my heart says.
But your brain's telling you BYU.
The gun's held to your head, not your heart, bro. Where's it at? Where is it at?
You know what? I've been on the Lane Kiffin train all year long. Give me the Ole Miss Rebels.
Ooh.
Give me the Ole Miss Rebels.
Trinidad Champions.
I want to see an Ole Miss Oregon national title game.
Oh.
It'd be awesome.
Would be so much fun. Kiffin, Lanning, Chambliss, Moore.
I do remember saying that if Oregon won the national championship, I would buy me, Rev, and you some Oregon gear.
Yeah, that's on the internet. Like that's a for sure.
It's right here. I didn't forget that.
It might be the only time you could catch me wearing green and yellow, but I would do it. I would do it too.
No.
First day of school. I'm
getting you boys Autzen Stadium. You're going to be wearing green and yellow.
Look, just give me the duck head. Let me be the duck for a day.
Oh yeah, you'd love it. Good time.
Not if I had to do fucking 8,500 push-ups.
You got to pick a better game than that. Can't pick the Portland State game.
Give me Iowa at home.
Yeah, great.
I'll take that one.
Wisconsin seems to be the low scoring kryptonite. Although that game was 50-mile-an-hour winds, pouring rain, hurricane. Awesome.
Oh, weird. That's going to be the same kind of conditions at Iowa this weekend.
Not quite that. Not quite.
It's going to be cold, windy, and it's going to turn nighttime at Kinnick Stadium. It's going to be a different animal.
All right, let's jump into it. Let's get into the weekly pick.
Oh, no, gun to my head. Who am I going to pick?
Oh, sorry.
Gun to your head. Who are you going to pick?
Gun to you. Yeah.
Alabama. I know it's not your favorite, but I'm between two teams and everybody hates them both. So I'll take Alabama instead of Notre Dame.
I like that pick from you, Rev.
Because I just can't pick Ohio State. Even with my brain, I can't.
See, there you go.
I just can't trust a back-to-back title here.
Which is fine. Raleigh's in the room, and she just absolutely farted on that pick, and it stinks in here now.
Which I totally understand. I just, when I'm thinking about the SEC, the teams that are playing the best right now, Alabama took their shot to the jaw week 1, and nobody's put them back on the mat. And nobody's even really come close to doing that.
South Carolina tried, but they couldn't finish them. So
nope, they could not.
I don't hate that pick either. I don't. Like, I can't wait to see the clips on TikTok of me saying they're dead.
But if they lose to Auburn, and somehow they probably will, because that's just how this year of college football is going. You can clip that saying Alabama's gun to my head, and I won't put the gun to my head. I'm not going to go that far, but
we don't need a safe to tell. We're okay.
Could see Auburn definitely beating Alabama that last week to make everything a whole pile of fire and crap.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama has LSU left.
When
LSU new coach though. Brian Kelly's out. Toxicity's gone. Nuss is still Nuss.
They're playing in Alabama, right?
There. Yes, it is in Bryant-Denny.
Not worried.
Three of their 4 last games are at home, except for the Iron Bowl.
See, I think they're set up until then. The Iron Bowl is the only one on that schedule that scares me right now.
And the team who beat them at the beginning of the year, what made that team so successful?
Home wins.
Running quarterback, Jackson Arnold. Running quarterback. I'm just saying it. No, Auburn's defense is legit, but
I'm just telling you,
I don't know.
I'm scared of the Auburn week, but outside of that, I think Alabama rolls.
I'll say even if they lose the Auburn week, they're still in the playoff.
Roll Tide.
More than likely, yes.
Yeah, they just end up being the 5 seed, and they get to play the Group of 5 champion. Which
Who is Memphis?
Broncos are in trouble.
thrilling.
Are they down already?
let's see.
It's not the fourth quarter yet. Don't count us out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Bo Nix. South Florida's beating UTSA 28-10 halfway through the second quarter. I think my minus 10.5 is a pretty good play there. Feel pretty comfortable.
I'd be worried about a backdoor. UTSA can put up points as well. They have one of the best running backs in the country on their team.
Yeah, it's South Florida at home.
Doesn't mean a backdoor cover can't happen. They might stop playing defense. You never know.
South Florida has the ball again right now, by the way. USF, they're at the USF 35, driving to score one more.
God damn, I knew I should have tailed.
You should have.
I didn't want to
heater right now.
I didn't want to jinx you.
I'm on a heater right now.
I've been so bad since that 1 week I was hot. I think I've won 3 bets total since then, is what it feels like.
Not great.
Not good. Not good.
Yeah, I got to get the college basketball picks out there because I'm on fire.
Yeah, I'm not. I've actually written down all of my plays, and I haven't lost any money the last 2 days.
How have they played out?
Because I haven't bet anything. But I was going to take Louisville minus 33.5, and then when I looked at the line today, it was minus 39.5. So
brutal.
I went away from it, but I feel pretty good about my 3 this week.
Yep. I was let's see. Monday, college basketball season, I started 6-1. I lost a teaser on all the big top 25 teams playing nobodies on backdoor covers.
Yeah,
and then,
what the fuck is that?
I don't know. Field of 68, I went 6-0, won all those games. And I hit both Maction lines. I went 3-0 in the Maction this week.
Love that.
Give me the Ohio Bobcats every week. Every week they're favored in Maction. Give them to me. All right, let's jump into picks here. Does my South Florida pick for tonight, does it count?
Yeah.
You can count it.
All right. South Florida minus 10.5. They're up 35-10 now.
Beauty.
Boy, this would be a bad one to clip if it doesn't hit.
God, that'd be the worst.
But I think you're pretty safe. Pretty safe.
If it ends up losing, Bird, you need to clip this and then clip it with one of those like fentanyl tweakers on the side of the road.
Love that.
Or I'll send you my stance.
All right, Bird, let's send it to you.
Bird's going to go BYU plus 300 at Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Okay. Go freaking Cougs. All right. I want them to win so bad. I would love to see BYU at the top of the Big 12, win the Big 12 title, and make the playoff.
That'd be sick.
Give me the Bachmeyers. Give me LJ Martin. Give me the BYU Cougs plus 300.
I dig it.
LJ Martin's a dog, man. I love using him in NCAA 26.
With that broken freaking double trips, nobody in the box.
Just wait till we play. Just wait till we play again. I figured out how to incorporate motions into all of this.
Oh God. Rev, who you got?
All right. My pick for my first one, I'm gonna go back to the well with Bill Belichick. I'm going to take North Carolina minus 7.5 against Stanford. I think North Carolina is kind of figuring out their game.
Yep.
As far as I know, Bill Belichick does a really good job of winning football games in November.
Yep.
And Stanford is not good. And I feel like 7.5 is comfortable enough for me because I think this is a 38-17 kind of game. I think North Carolina is going to roll, and I don't think Stanford's going to be able to do anything against them. So give me the Tar Heels minus 7.5.
I like it. I agree. I think Bill's got him figured out. Gio's playing good behind the center there. Boys are rolling. Bill's got his defense going.
I was trying to dig dig deep a little bit for some of these picks. So
Yeah, you kind of got to. I like that pick though. Cross country travel worries me a little bit, but it's East Coast going West Coast, a little different.
yeah,
All right, pick number 2. I'm going back to my well. Give me the Indiana Hoosiers minus 14.5 going into Happy Valley.
I like that.
who's
I
your
like
daddy
that.
all night like Bobby?
That's
I
right.
like it.
That's right. Weather looks okay in Happy Valley on Saturday. Mendoza's going to be able to throw the rock. Their defense is going to kill whoever's playing quarterback for Penn State.
Oh, but just for the sake of everything, how cool would it be to see Penn State pull an upset?
It would be the greatest thing of all time. It would be
Like,
it would be so sick.
Like there is a slight part of me that just wants to say, you know what? This team was number 2 in the preseason.
God.
Number 2. Where was Indiana? Not number 2.
They were like
Is there a chance for a day in Happy Valley that they get to go home happy this year?
If Drew Aller was playing quarterback, I would say maybe.
Yeah, and I think that's the hard part for me too. I mean, what's the spread? 14.5? Is that what you just said?
Yep.
Like,
with a total of 50.5.
I think Indiana could put up 50 on their own.
I know. I was looking earlier. Indiana is minus 550 to go undefeated in the regular season.
Hot damn.
Ohio State's minus 475.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And it makes the Big Ten title game worthless.
2 undefeated teams going to be 1 and 2 in the country when it's all said and done.
It's worthless. But
I look forward to title games going away next couple of years.
It'll happen eventually.
We need one of these 2-loss SEC teams to get into the SEC title and become a 3-loss team, and then they get bounced, and everything will go away.
I think this can hold off till the end, but I have a theory on how maybe all this should work. I think maybe we should look at maybe soccer and how they do things.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Anyways, Jaybird, go ahead.
Mississippi State plus 280.
Dude,
At home against the other Bulldogs, Georgia. Okay.
Maybe they can finally finish an upset. Maybe.
God, I would love for them to do that.
The Arkansas game doesn't count.
I love your balls, Jaybird.
Thank you. I'm going all out this week.
Balls.
But
I mean,
no homo.
They're going 3-0. We're 0-3.
I love your balls, no homo. Okay, like
thank you for the.
You're
even if it is, it's okay.
You're going. We're both getting married, but the closet thing for later. But you're going the money line. You're not even thinking about the spread. You just want Mississippi State to do this damn thing.
I do.
And the Georgia Bulldog run.
I would love for that to happen.
Well,
this would help my bold prediction at the beginning of the year when I said Georgia wouldn't make the playoff.
It would help.
Very much help it.
The Georgia Bulldogs 3-5 against the spread. The Mississippi State Bulldogs 8-1 ATS.
Doesn't matter. Money line me.
But I'm just saying, if it's
going to want to take the spread,
it's going to be within 9. I like the chances.
I really like those chances. You know, this game is going to be close until the 4th.
The last 5 minutes of the 4th quarter.
Right. And it's going to probably be Mississippi State down by a touchdown, their last drive or 2 at the end of the game.
Or up a touchdown.
It could be.
They were up 3 touchdowns or 17
against
points
Texas,
against Texas.
Yep.
Should have beat them.
Maybe they learned from that game.
I hope so.
Or the Tennessee game. I mean, they finished the Arkansas game last week.
Or what was it? The Texas A&M game at the beginning of the year, right?
I think Tennessee and Texas are the only teams they play close at home.
Who did Texas A&M almost lose to at the beginning of the year?
Notre Dame.
Who else? I thought they lost 2 or
they were
1-2 close games.
They almost got upset by Mississippi State as well.
All right, hang on.
Okay,
Hang on. Hang on.
I thought that.
Hang on. Let me look.
Well, while you're looking, I'm gonna
I
go
got
into
it.
my next pick. Oh, you got
No,
it. Sorry.
go. I mean, go ahead.
No. Tell me what you have.
Okay. So Texas A&M beat Mississippi State 31-9. So that wasn't it.
No.
My bad. Read that wrong.
They beat Arizona State. That's who you're thinking of.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was on a last play slant and go.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the game we thought Arizona State had won, and then Dillingham left too much time on the clock. They also played Florida close in the Swamp. That game was 23-21. And they gave up 10 points in the fourth quarter there as well.
All right. Rev, what do you got?
So I've been kind of going back and forth between a few picks. And there's one that I had on my card that I didn't want to take, but I'm going to take it right here.
I love this. Let's hear it.
Ohio State minus 29.5 against Purdue. Because Purdue is that bad and Ohio State is that good. And honestly, like Dunham was talking about the Indiana Maryland game last week, and I was like, well, that's a lot of points, and this is a lot of points too. But this is cream of the crop Big Ten against the fucking the reason why a toilet paper roll goes all the way to the bottom of the hill. It's trying to get to the bottom of the Big Ten, right? That's Purdue. So give me Ohio State by 30. They're just going to go in and roll.
Yep.
Possibly worried about a backdoor cover, but when it's 45-7 at the end of the game, it's not going to matter.
No, this is a name your number. Ohio State can do whatever they want.
So I'll take Ohio State.
So give me Purdue.
Big time.
Money line.
Purdue on the money line. If that hits, I will be the happiest motherfucker on the planet. I hate Ohio State. And if they lose to Purdue, man, they would probably drop all the way down to 5.
Oh my
The
God.
committee would
All
probably,
the way.
well,
the committee goes so far.
The committee would find a way to keep them up there because they'd be like, well, they beat Texas.
Sure.
So what would happen?
Do we need to go in reverse order for this next set? Are you gonna?
No.
Is your third pick gonna be the team I think it's gonna be?
Still deciding.
Okay.
Mine is. I'm switching it from.
You,
I'm not. I don't
Wow.
want to do +6. I want to stick with the money lines.
all right. So if that's what you're gonna do, if you're gonna go Iowa money line,
Yes.
all right.
Okay,
spread-
Bird, give us Iowa money line. Say it
Do
right
it.
now. Take the pick.
Iowa money line plus
Okay.
25, baby.
Very well then. The most popular upset of the week is in Kinnick, out in Iowa City. Everybody's talking about this game as their upset of the week. Wonderful. Sign me up. Oregon's currently minus 6.5 and minus 115. So you can go ahead and give me the alt spread at Oregon minus 9.5 and plus 136.
We're going there.
Yeah.
We got a contrarian play. I like it. I like it. Okay, I like this. I like
I
it.
feel confident. Here's why. Dan Lanning has lost 7 games at the University of Oregon. In those 7 games, 5 of the teams threw or had over 300 yards of offense, and they scored more than 30 points. The teams who didn't were Indiana a couple weeks ago and Oregon State in 2023. In that game, Oregon turned the ball over inside the 40 once, and then they went for it on 4th and 2 inside the 25. So Oregon State really didn't have a chance to have 300 yards of offense. Otherwise, they might have. Honestly, they were running the ball quite well. Iowa struggles to throw the forward pass. It's going to be rainy. It's going to be wet. Oregon's defense is top 5 in 3 and outs in the country. Iowa's offense is top 5 in 3 and outs in the country. So Iowa's going to give the ball to Oregon quite a bit in this game. Eventually, when bigger, stronger, faster athletes get the ball a lot more, bigger, stronger athletes are going to take over the game. It doesn't matter what the weather is. It doesn't matter how windy it is. Give me Oregon by 10, if not more.
Dunham, what did you say is one of Oregon's kind of biggest fears when they're playing?
White linebackers.
What does Iowa have?
They got white linebackers, baby.
Let me see a Hawkeye W. Okay, I need it. I need it this week. I want to go 3-0 in the most awesome way.
My dad's best friend lives in Des Moines, and he is a huge Hawkeye fan. And I have already got multiple texts about duck hunting season being open in Iowa. So
Beautiful.
I've been saving
Yeah,
receipts.
the Midwest hunting season is hot right now.
I believe
it's
it.
hot.
I got kids missing
Like-
weeks of class to go hunting right now.
Yeah, like it's weird. I don't know how. Like I was feeling Iowa money line all the way until I saw Jay Bird make the pick.
Sorry,
Jaybird's been hot though.
I couldn't let you do it.
So
Jaybird's been hot though.
Jaybird has.
like I almost
Jay-Bird
want to
has
double
been
down and say Iowa -2.5.
Whoa.
'Cause that's how confident I feel.
Whoa.
But I also have some reservations because Kirk Herbstreit went on the Pat McAfee show and said this today. Iowa's going to win on Saturday. Or actually, he said Oregon is going to lose on Saturday. He didn't say Iowa's going to
the
win.
Ducks are going down.
But like if I'm looking at Iowa's defense here, opponent points per game is number 5 in the country.
Yep.
Opponent's yards per game is number 3 in the country.
Okay.
Opponent's yards per play is number 2. This is a top-notch defense.
Always is. Always is.
Always.
Exactly. Like this is Iowa football. And like I said earlier in the show, the teams that have 1 losses on their resume have shown ways to lose football games. And Oregon has shown how they can lose football games is if you keep their offense off the field, you take away the stretch plays, and Iowa is very capable of doing that. Gon Rousey, he can't throw the ball worth a lick,
That's not true. He can. They don't let him throw the ball.
but he can run the ball pretty damn well. He can run the ball very well. Iowa is going to be able to control the clock, and if they can do that, and it gets to a point where it's Oregon only has 3 scores on the board, whether it's field goals or touchdowns, Iowa's going to be in it. And I think Oregon could waste away some possessions here in a crappy weather game, especially when the lights go off at Kinnick. It's a different environment. It's a different place. But I'm glad Bird took Iowa money line because as much as I like Iowa -2.5, I can't take Ohio State and Iowa in the same week, guys. Come on now.
You
I
could.
can't do that.
You could.
I could.
Just go Iowa money line. Do it with me.
I'm not going to do it with you. You can't make the same picks. It's not fair.
Oh man, if you guys tag teamed it, that'd be so great. I would never shut up.
Exactly.
I think we're gonna
Look
get
at
to the
that.
wave. We're gonna wave at the kids in the hospital, be pumped up, and then kick the shit out of them.
Oh, God. The
Oh.
kids?
We're not gonna kick the shit out of the kids. Take it easy.
Dumb.
The
Take it
best
easy.
tradition in college football, arguably.
Yeah,
Not
for
gonna
sure.
say it's the best one, but it's up there.
It's up there.
Oh, no.
So we've already talked about Penn State, Indiana. In my bet slip, I had Penn State money line just for the hell of it. I thought it was worth the sprinkle. But I'm gonna go. Screw it. I'm gonna ride Iowa money line with Jaybird. We're gonna take the same game. Let's do it. Let's
Oh,
do it,
man.
Jaybird. Let's take the Hawkeyes on the money line. And Oregon's going down just like their playoff chances if they lose this game.
Yes, brother.
And you know what, Dunham, it's a win-win for you
That's right.
because guess what? If they win, great. You can poo-poo on us.
I'm
For
gonna
the
do
next-
solo. I'm gonna
for
do
the next
solo
6
recap
weeks.
show. Solo recap show by myself. They weren't
And-
allowed on.
And you know what? If Iowa wins, Dunham has been one of the first people to say that Iowa should be in this playoff conversation. And if
I
they
did.
beat Oregon, they're in that playoff conversation, and they're here. Now, do I think it's a pretty steep hill for Iowa to climb? Yes. But with the other games on my slip, I had Duke -9.5. I like them over UConn by a lot this week. I had Missouri on the money line. I think they're going to take down A&M even with the freshman quarterback because I don't think A&M is that good. I think they're a little bit of a pretender than a contender. And I also had Vanderbilt -6.5 because it's my
yeah.
guys. It's my guys.
Yeah.
But I'll ride with Bird. Let's go Iowa on the money line.
See fellas at the window.
I hate this. I hate it so much. I have Ohio State and Iowa.
Man,
I'm hedging my happiness here because you know what? If they both lose, I'll still be happy.
They kicked the shit out of your Gophers last week, and you just bow down. I love
I
it.
wouldn't say my Gophers, but a lot of the people that love me love the Gophers. So they're kind of mine too.
Row the boats, baby. Row the boats.
Yeah, did you see PJ Flex rant on that?
No.
People were like saying like he needs a new saying. And he's like, I don't care if it's corny or whatever. Look at what we've done the last 6 years. It's like, what? Did you win the Music City Bowl 1 year?
Well, it's like I don't know if everybody knows exactly where that slogan like came from.
No,
with
they
his,
probably
with his
don't.
daughter and all that stuff that happened. Like that's where it's coming from. It was all about rowing the boats through the adversity, man.
Don't bring your home to work and don't bring your work home. Come on, PJ. But
Whatever
if
keeps
he's
it going.
if he's made it this long, he's obviously doing something right.
Yeah. All right. It is 4:31 left in the second quarter in the UTSA South Florida game. It is 42-10.
Beautiful.
I love
Dunham,
it.
who was your third pick?
I picked Oregon minus 9.5.
Oh, that's right. Boo!
Man, it almost makes you want to go Iowa plus 9.5 and backtrack.
And you know what? I might like that might be the game I boost. Whenever I bet on Oregon, it always backfires in my face. Which is
Please
why I'll
do
take
it.
minus 9.5.
Please do
But
it.
at the same time, Kirk Herbstreit and a lot of other people are giving so much bulletin board material to Oregon. And we know what they do with that stuff. They hear it and they just go out and eat. They do well.
I will be betting on Oregon to boost Iowa's chances.
67% of the spread money is on Oregon. 73% of the bets are on Oregon.
Interesting.
So that's
Wow. It's not as high as I was expecting it to be.
Where's my bonus?
But you know what? I'm hoping for a good weekend of a pretty snooze fest of college football. We'll get BYU, Texas Tech, Oregon, and Iowa, and Texas A&M, Mizzou. I think those are the big three games.
Yep.
And I lead Mizzou. I don't know about you guys, but I just want to lead Mizzou here.
Auburn
I was
plus
saying,
300.
fudge you. I think if Auburn goes into Vanderbilt and beats them on the road, kudos to them. Hugh Freeze was the problem, and Vanderbilt is not quite who we think they are. But I have faith in the Doors, and they're going to anchor Don in Nashville.
Sure.
And kick some butt.
Wake Forest plus 6.5. Florida State money line.
Ew.
Shoot.
Go for it. You've been hot. You might as well ride Dunham if you're following the show. Except for Oregon minus 9.5. Iowa money line is going to hit.
You heard it here first.
It's
You heard it
a
here first.
personal guarantee that Iowa money line will hit. And when we do, it's a live show right after.
Beers on Dunham.
Unfortunately, I'll be at a fall wedding.
Yeah, answer the phone.
Say less.
Dunham will be crying. It's like, it's just because the bride's so beautiful. No, it's because the Ducks lost by 2 at the buzzer.
They're not losing.
All right, boys.
Send us out.
I think it's that time. It's that time where we like, we follow, we subscribe. National Chumps podcast on all social platforms. We love you. We appreciate you. Chumps,